Hello and howdy. I'm glad things are working. Hi. It's been a week. Boring confession. So perfect, so happy. Spouse, because that's all they see. I'm doing well. This was just a song that had showed up when I hit next before launching. But yeah, hello. Hi. Okay. Yep, we're here. Yeah, no, regarding the Thursday streams, they will return when I get my shit together, when it comes to getting work done. That's exclusively it. Yeah. I just need to get my shit together so that I actually have time and energy for those. That's exclusively it. And it's work shit. It's not like personal shit I need to get together. But so we're here. We're here for forever. Welcome to hell. No, I just don't have did everything else for the day. That's why we have even a later start, starting just a wee bit before 2 p.m. Central Time. And specifically Central Daylight Time. Chicago time. US Chicago time. But yeah. Also, I don't know what it is, but I feel like the streams have fine audio, that I sound decent volume wise, but I don't know what it's about when it comes to some of course I'm talking like older videos for the most part, but I even think the Prototype 2 videos, like, they render kind of low, so I find myself like throwing my volumes up much higher than I normally do when it comes to listening to my own things. But we'll see how things continue to develop on that end. But today we are here for 3 things. We're going to do a little bit of math, we're going to do a little bit of sketching, and we're going to do a little bit of gamering. As the title says, pay attention. I don't know if the VOD's going to have the same title. But we're going to be continuing with geometry, and from there Dwayne wanted me to participate in Swordtember. So to participate in Swordtember, close enough, we will be putting the days in a wheel of names, because I like wheel of names. I haven't used one in a while. But that'll be a good way of not trying to pressure myself like I did with All Ghost. Although I did really like those prompts for the most part. Tank being the last one that I was doing was not good for that stream a week ago. It was not. But so we're going to be doing a little bit across both. I'm going to be trying to step a good water throughout. I don't want to finally get substantially into some of the Mass Effect stuff, and then just suddenly get lightheaded and need to end stream. I hope that doesn't happen again. Tonight's dinner is chicken tenders. Very excited for that personally. But streaming left. Here we are, gamers. I realized I didn't turn off the shared screen. That's okay. I was going to try something different. I'm going to try... I set up things to where I think things will show up fine launch-wise, but it's probably going to be a fucking mess to get things working initially with Mass Effect, I fear. So there might be some extra fiddling later on, but here we are. We're level 49. We're on a 2-week streak. We got 8.1% towards the goal, and only 33 fuck ups to count towards our downfall. But let's go to high school geometry. Last time we finished Unit 1, I am not interested in doing more than Unit 2. So that's all we're going to do. We already mastered this content, so let's see what we have. Measurements, rigid transformations, mapping ships, deletions, and properties. Okay, so I'm not worried about this quiz. But what are we getting into? Because, yeah, we got sequences of transformations, interesting. We got defining transformations, interesting. We got reflective symmetry of 2D shapes, interesting. We have rotational symmetry of 2D shapes. We got proofs with transformations. That'll be fine. So let's see. Let's partake the damage. Let's see how many mistakes we rack up on the board, gamers. You don't lie, you dream, you are everything to me. You rip me, you rip me, you rip me, you rip me. I got that 4'9" and 1600. Yeah, I fucked it up. Okay, I didn't say words though. Certain mapping in the XY plane has the following properties. Point A maps to point A prime. Every point P maps to point P prime such that PP prime has a length of A prime. P prime is parallel to A prime and points in the same direction. All right, so what we're looking at then, we have a point A. We have a point A and a point A prime. We know that this length is the same length of a point P and a point P prime. That is also parallel. So you have an AP, and they're all sliding in the same direction by the same length. I would call this a translation. Okay, gaming. Those are probably going to be a little bit tricky, but drawing an image to reflect what's going on is a very safe bet to ensuring that you know what's going on. I feel like there should be something like something weird happening below me, but that's because of the offline videos and how those get edited. Which of the following reflective symmetry apply to the regular octagon? Reflective symmetry over AF. So we would draw a line connecting A and F and saying that it reflects? Yes. Yes. Reflective symmetry over DJ. DJ is this segment here. And yeah, it's also true. Kind of. I want to say yes on both, even though that A doesn't map to any of the points, which is a problem, I think. I don't know if what we want to say, we're going to probably get this wrong, right? Because a regular hexagon is symmetrical throughout any of these line segments going on here. However, A prime is going to be here. F prime is going to be here. Does that matter? I want to say no, but I worry. So I want to put yes for both. And if I'm wrong here, then I know that Khan thinks that these points being identified here deeply matters. Okay, it doesn't matter. Good. At the speed of light, thoughts were spilling in my head. So many things were left unsaid. It's time to let you go. I know what it takes to move on. Okay, well, Alfred was asked to find the measure of angle X and explain his reasoning. Well, it is 60 degrees. All I want to do is straight this life to something new, holding on to what I have got. I maps onto FG. Line IF maps onto itself, because it's none of the other ones. Like JG doesn't matter, and neither does IG won't work, and we don't know where J actually is with respect. So like we don't know if like the line JG is parallel, and we don't have to ponder it. Therefore, the image of angle X will be exactly where the pre-image of angle GFI IFG was, since translations preserve angle measure. Gaming. A sequence of transformations is described below. A rotation about a point Y, a translation, a reflection over a line QR, another translation. Which of the following must be preserved under this sequence of transformations? These are all rigid transformations. Rigid transformations preserve angle measure and segment length. Dilations preserve angle measures but not segment lengths, and I'm sure there's ways of describing situations where the shape gets just like totally fucked. But rotating, moving around, flipping it across a line, and then moving it again, yeah, no, it's going to be the same shape. The figure below is a kite. I believe you. This is a quadrilateral, formally deemed a kite. Kites have some fun relationships. Kites are made up of two pairs of adjacent sides. Well, they're quadrilaterals such that it has two pairs of adjacent sides that are in of themselves congruent. So like each pair is congruent. Two pairs of congruent adjacent sides. So like to be adjacent, they need to be touching each other. There's two pairs of such sides. So that's the initial thing, but some other fun properties are that the two diagonals are perpendicular. That's pretty cool. But that probably doesn't matter for this. Stop. Which of the following rotational symmetries apply to the kite? What do you mean? There is no rotational symmetry, especially about the origin. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, no. I get what they're asking. It doesn't exist here at the shape. Rotational symmetry would mean that if I move 90 degrees about the origin, so we're talking you know, counterclockwise 90 degrees, that we would still preserve the shape. We don't, like the exact shape. And then this is saying that if we moved it 180 degrees, that we don't. Because fat end, skinny end, you know. Cool. Okay. Well, that's definitely like, we got some thinkers here because we're talking about proofs and being able to track things correctly. So we definitely get some interesting things. The pain you feel inside your heart. We could be together or be 5 million miles apart, but it wouldn't stop me. I wanna connect with you over the ocean and back to the trees. I wanna connect with you. Okay. Suppose we have this square. We're going to dilate it with respect to this particular line. This point. Let's get it closer. Okay, so like getting closer to this point, we can say that like we can say that we had this, and then if we say go something less perfect, say dilating towards this point, and you hear my heartbeat and die the feeling. Never enough, so's my eyes see myself that my dreams will come true. There'll be no more darkness when you believe in yourself. You are unstoppable. Stop, you motherfucker. What did I do? I fucked this up so bad. Dilations preserve angle measures. One moment. Do you feel better now as she falls to the ground? I do. Watch some of the VOD stuff every once in a while. And I like, to my credit, I sound bad. You can't hear the music itself. It's just it's the Mass Effect music playing for you. And whatever. The triangle is reflective about that. I agree. What's the area? 12. No, 6. That's a 3 and that's a 4. That means this is a 5. It doesn't matter, but that's going to be a 3, 4, 5 Pythagorean triple. You're welcome. So that means this is a 3. That's our 4, right? 1/2 base times height, 6. H tried to define a reflection across line R. Excuse me. Any point N on line R maps to itself. Any point M not on the line of reflection maps to a point M prime such that the midpoint of line segment M prime is on line R. Which counterexample shows that H's definition does not fully define a reflection? This one. Because it doesn't say, because it's at the is at any point, because this would be what needs to happen, right? This would need to be the situation where the line segment is perpendicular with line R such that they intersect at the midpoint. This is incorrect with what's going on. L is not a midpoint in this situation, even if those two segments are congruent. That's not how that works. L is a midpoint in this situation. L is on line R. These are not these points are not actually reflections of each other. So that's cool. That's cool because I was following H. The triangles are congruent. Good for them. The side length of each square is considered 1 unit. Which of the following sequences of transformations map X, Y, Z to A, B, C? Well, we could do 2 different types of reflections with a translation, or what I'm assuming is that we're going to do a rotation. If you rotate 180 degrees, they would overlap each other. Translate. So there again, you would need 2 reflections. This isn't going to work, but so it says translations 2 units to the right and 10. We're moving XYZ. This is important. And no, because Y is going to be over here. This one right here. Y would be right here, not here. Yeah, so we need the 2 reflections. A doesn't work. Translation of 6 units right, 6 units up, a rotation, 180 rotation around point B. So let's actually count this real quick because I have a feeling of what's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's perfect. Because B and Y map to each other. So if you get them to sit on top of each other, that's ideal. And then if you rotate 180 degrees around B, then you're pivoting the triangle. You're stabbing in there and you're pivoting it around that point. So B works. Where I am not aqEr. All right, which of the following are magnitudes for rotational symmetry of the regular pentagon below about its center? I think it's 72. The thing is, okay, so here's the issue. We need to be able to travel this extent, right? So here, the pentagon takes the 360 degrees rotation possible there and cuts it into fifths. Power with a price tag. So I'm right. Okay, so every multiplication of 72 is going to work. So that means 144 will work. 216. Leave so many things out, so I don't leave myself or someone else. Hey, that works actually. Yeah, because that's three. That's three of the 270s. Because here, not 270s, 72s. 3, 6, and then 21. So here, right, this is the 72 degree rotation, or in the other direction, you know, whatever the fuck. Well, it's positive, so it should be in this direction. This is our one, that this point going to here, but then this point going here, so on and so forth, is what's going on there with the 144, and then the 216 is just moving them around here. So yeah, those three should work. Triangle ABC is the resulting dilation of triangle ABC about point B by a factor of 3/4. Always once. Always what? Is beauty in a body bag. Money that screaming. Just use nearly choked. Determine which of the following claims claim about the properties of ABC and ABC is true. Angle measures should be preserved because there's a dilation. The coordinates will not be the same because the center dilation is B, not C. It'll get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Don't ask, trust me. A prime is the result of rotating circle A by 180 degrees about point P. Circle A and circle A have the same circumference. That's true. Because you rotate it, that's a rigid, that's a rigid transformation. Doesn't matter, it's a circle. Rigid transformations preserve everything. The radii of circle A and A will be the same. Also true. Points A and A are both on the x-axis. That is not true. Because since A is being rotated about this point, right, it's going to be somewhere down over here. It's not going to pop back up over here. So those two are right though. MP and NQ intersect at point O. Which rotation of the plane can we use to prove that angles U and V are congruent, and why? God. What have I told you? And only fades away. What if I told you? I wonder if it's something like if M rotates, if you rotate line like ray MO 180 degrees around O, it lies on, it maps to line PO. Let's see. A rotation by the measure of... I was already doing things. Okay, this one says the 180, so I want to read that one first. A 180-degree rotation about O maps ray OM onto OP and vice versa, and the same for rays ON and OQ. This means angle U will map onto angle V and vice versa. See, that feels right. That's what I wanted it to be. A rotation by a measure of units W. That would take this segment to here. But we have no promise that this is also W here. Of OM onto OP. That doesn't work. OM doesn't go to OP through measure W. OM does not go to OP on measure U either, so it's B. Following diagram shows an equilateral triangle. Very cool. With high symmetries apply. Does not have reflective symmetry about the line x equals 0 because it's off kilter. It does have it though with our negative 2/3 x, it would seem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that works for me. Nah, it looks right. M&O and ABC are congruent. We're asking, how do you do it? We could do a single reflection with a translation. Yeah, vertical translation. No, not vertical translation. A reflection about a vertical line. So this I like. A translation along the directed line segment NB. So that's just saying that there's a line segment NB and we're just going to move along it. Then a reflection over the vertical line through B. Yeah, if you translate all the way down that segment and then flip, then that should be fine. And usually stuff like this actually says that that's happening. But it says the directed line NB. What are we doing? We're doing M and O onto ABC. Okay, yeah, so we are going here to there. So directed line NB means going N to B. Yeah, yep. Reflection over the vertical line M. Oh, I mean, that would work. Because you flip it over here. Like this. And then says then a translation along the directed line MB. This is M. M should not be going to B. N still N still needs to go to that. So B doesn't work. A does though. Cool. So I guess that's all the math for today. I like it. So we only did that much. We didn't really do much more, right? Because we really only got, what, that 500 points today. So we really should just have a 8.11. Don't know why I was doing that. Yeah. But it looks like we got some extra somewhere. Yeah, so about 8.11. That's a 7. Very cool. Go with there. Huh. All right. So there's a few things we're going to set up now. Will tag you It's so funny that Dwayne sent me. Okay, I'll open up the actual post. I can log. I can log in. I exist. Okay. Just realized why it's warm. Okay. Alright. What's it going to do? Oh. On the edges of the shop is nice. In the middle of the dark is nice. Always knew that I would find you here. In a bottle of the bravest tears. I've seen enough to know it's lonely where you are. So today is the 6th of September, which is the day of smoke. But we might not do it. I haven't designed weapons in such a long time. Like this is like getting like deep into my youth era. No, it doesn't matter the time we have. Doesn't matter how it all went back. All I know what it might be like. Come alive or come undone. Don't look back. Shape you like an ocean. In the end, the deepest jaws. Crack another smile. Maybe not the day of a while, but holding on to laugh again someday. Maybe I can just do this. Okay. Who's setting this up? Don't talk to me. Stop it. Excuse me. It's hard to count. All right. Yeah, use this version of it because if you have an actual website on Tumblr, I'm going to show that instead. They'll do the eyes of humanity. She is left wanting. She is left with nothing. She is nothing. Nothing. Tonight she cries, having us sent to indifferent eyes. Okay. Okay, so on top of that, let's open up a clip. Waiting on rain to come. Whoa. Waiting on rain to come. Wash me away. I don't know what break of day. Why that noise is there? That stain the skin and white chained to ancient walls. Sad world can't be colorblind. Tonight he cries, evanescent to indifferent eyes. Tonight he streams to the sun. Okay. Lower you. Let's open you up. Okay. I think we are good to go. So we're going down here. Oh yeah, there was something else I wanted to do. Shit. Sorry, Dwayne. Not yet. Not yet. It's okay. What am I doing? Yes. We're going up like this. We're clicking on this. We're going to... Oh, this is probably going to look wrong, isn't it? No, that showed up all right. But apparently... One moment. That looks better overall. But yeah, so that might be an issue. Oh, didn't think about that. Okay. But yeah, so this is the Swordtember 2024 guide by I want to say Faith Schaefer, tumblr.com, Faith's art. We can see the post over here, Faith's art. Post was made on August 13th, 2024. But yeah, so a lovely the 5th anniversary Swordtember. Very cool. Very nice. And yeah, so who is ready for sword time? I am. But yeah, so we're going to participate with a bit of this, but we are going to do it in a more back-ass way, where ass backwards. Probably that's the phrase. But not actually. Like what we're going to do is that whatever days are available, we are going to spin for basically during each stream. I wanted to be able to do 2 of these a week, but we're only going to do 1 per stream, so there's only 1 today. And I have not. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Stuff is updated. But yeah, so we are going to open up the advanced settings on this, I believe. Because what we want to do is essentially hide everything after day 6. So we're gonna, God, this is gonna take forever. Ooh. Because they're not available yet. Oh, 19 got stuck in there. We're not going to shuffle, just so that we can keep our eyes positioned properly. Stand in the fire. You are. Stand in the fire. Come, you are. Stand in the fire. Stand in the fire. I kind of want to get edible, but I genuinely have no plans in my head in regards to what gets sketched, and I haven't done any sort of like weapon sketching in years. It used to be my place of comfort as a child because there's something about inanimate objects that were really easy for me to not be pissed about my inability of capturing right. So like drawing swords and doing dumb shit in that fashion was not uncommon. But like I couldn't do like character art and stuff like that when that's the stuff that I wanted to do. It's one of the reasons why I ended up like stopping my art journey early in life. But yeah. So let's click for a spin, shall we? Internet. So we're doing day 6. Okay, we're doing today's. In the microwave. It's all at the same time. Right. Yeah. We're going to save my list. And that way when we open it again, I'll know what's happening. So, I think we're going here. Yep, there it is. Well, let me get rid of my stuff, other stuff. What goes this? We're just gonna close the spin. All right. Okay, that's working. Okay. In the microwave, but about at the same time. Right. Yeah. Same shit, new day. That's what read rage. All right. Smoke. eh. I'm not going to... I'll put a credit elsewhere. Oh, that looks pretty good. But it's at the same time. Same shit. New day. Okay. Problem with this is, of course, it's a square canvas and we don't need a square. we can resize the canvas and move things around if needed. But so we want to draw something that invokes the idea of smoke. Smoke for Mortal Kombat. I just imagined like a T-posing smoke for a Mortal Kombat flipped upside down with a hilt attached to his head. Oh God. One moment, please. Oh. Serotonin, Megamog and balance got my face doing things. Stabilized with medicine. There's no depth to these feelings. Dig deep, can't hide. In the corners of my mind, terrified by what's inside. I've got like cutting my hands off, like cutting my bus, like stop with it. I have an idea of what I think would be something kind of cool. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking of something kind of like a scimitar or a dowel sword with a chamber for incense. So like it would have like a smoke coming off, but with like like something that would be like scent provoking. I think that'd be really cool. Like, I think that'd be badass. That's I want to design a weapon that I think would be fucking cool, you know? Even if I can't capture it correctly, I want it conceptually to be something that's really fucking cool, right? So I think what's going to happen is that we are going to use the square, where I'm going to do a sketch of the sword, and then I'm going to write off to the side what's going on. So you got Swordtember 2024 smoke. And what I'm thinking of is like a scimitar or like dowel sword with an incense chamber. So what we're looking at here is maybe something like along the lines of have you seen the world? That's too shallow. If I said that you could just carry this gun, you'll even get paid. I said that sounds pretty good. I think this bend at the top is ended up being too big. Let's just start over. Let's start over. I hit the eraser. Start over. Start over. So I'm thinking great. So it's going to be definitely that. So like a nice general arc. No, that's too much. Yeah, that looks better. Well, that angle looks pretty all right. It's just that I think it got too thick overall. He pissed in his hands. Tell them stop. But then I joined in. Rushing with guns and batons, not just once, but again and again. No, I hate this. Yeah, that's what I'll be. And when I come home, they'll be dear proud of me. I carry this flag to the grave if I must. There's a flag that I love and a flag that I trust. Okay. I beg her to stay. She pressed on. I lifted my gun and fired away. And the shells jumped through the smoke and through the sand. It's burned outside. She collapsed with a flag in her hand. The flag was slow. I think it's very interesting how the sword has a lot of different designs, right? There's some that are like you would think of as a normal long sword. There's some that are like saber shaped. There's some that are scimitar like. It's cool. Said, son, have you seen the world? What would you say if I said that? Years pass just like that. The time goes way too much better. Don't worry, I know what the perspective is. I'm gonna erase some of that. The feeling, one last air. Tired of bring down the people I care about. My head's got my heart boxed out, and the world won't let it be. Without a rush over me, it's right here, but out of reach. It's bittersweet how the best times, like a dream. Never know how much they mean. It's bittersweet. See, right? I want to convey the idea that there is this like chamber. I erase it so I can get a better like flow of what that should look like. Miss me all the best times, the best times. No. Bring down people I care about. Let out my heart, boxed out. Extra. I'm feeling like something like this would be unpractical for the sword, yeah. It's like how I've drawn it is just not going to work well, so we're gonna is calling the void. I don't know what to say. But we got that little bump down, so yeah. That looks like shit. Distant skies, galaxies ignite. want to take that and what I want to do is not resize it, but I want to make the color more. I want to decrease the opacity. With these lines exclusively. But I don't think I know how to do that. Oh, I'd like to send me through. Leave me on here forever. Need a star like to run me through. Bring me back to you. Yeah, 'cause that's the exact top. I don't want that. Simply just make it super thin, yeah? I have more of an idea that this type of line exists here, but not that it fully does. Whereas like this other line is probably going to be a little bit more like inexistent, you know? Because we're talking about this being a like a chamber. I have to re-bold some of these things because the curves are fucking off. Like the whole curvature of that part's just fucked. Still fucked. Feels like the days have passed. Together now we're trust growing old. Try. Yeah, I'm happy with that overall. Yeah, that's a better shape overall, yeah. Feels like days pass. Now that we go back. So what I'm kind of imagining will be So what I'm imagining here, right, is that this is going to be a chambered mechanism. That chambered mechanism connects here down at the base. And through a semi-hollow gauge here, where every so often we have these holes. Very thin, very small, smaller than what is being conveyed here. Likely, because it depends on like how smoke actually works, because I don't know. Because we would want smoke to be able to go throughout. Where like I want to keep the original. We'll scooch this over here. In the sky with a girl, promise me she's not your world. No. Dior star. Get down. And I'll give you a call. Hey, shut up. Hey, shut up. Yeah. The black stat minor. Hey, shut up. Hey, shut up. Yeah. Promise me she's not your world. Is Andy or a star? Nobody's eyes but mine. Andy. I'll say the issue with this is that I assume the hilt will get hot. Like I fully assume the hilt's gonna get hot. Again, thinking. I'm assuming, like I'm imagining that there's going to be a substance in here. this. Yeah. Go smaller to begin with, yeah. Don't worry, we're going to use like we're going to use a blend. That's interesting. So, I get what it's doing though. It's interesting. Okay, cool. Let's do this. It's small. Just say the word. I'll be there by your side. You make me whole. You make me superhuman. are is in the faces, back to perfect bottled rage, back to synthesizer jigs are here. Did I just kind of say noises? Yes. But so sorry. Petra and I needed to discuss adult things. We're all adults here anyway, but none of that shit you need to know about. No, you're fine. But I am actually done with the sword, except for I wanted to see about typing. Oh, the new sensations guarantees the obligation, so I'd like I wrote every single move. Basket here on 10-foot stages, party lips and us. Why is Courier not here? So I wanted to type like something like somewhat legible, like in this area. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do save. My art folder. File. Save as. PNG. What the fuck is a TIFF file? Swordtember 2024. Smoke. Make all the costs and praises, please, and learn to sing and dance and cry on. But this is more than entertainment. Petra is the only thing that's real or true. And I'll make many torches, but we can't afford a life. Designers on the courts in hotel room. What? What? There we are. Okay, so then I'll do it. Reduce the size here to like, let's do 50. Okay, that's still way too big. I was going for a sort of scimitar, sword. Fitted with an incense. Or similar device in the. No, before I say dumb things. Hilt is the handle. Hilt is the handle. Hilt is the handle. Got it. Didn't want to look dumb. Okay? So. He said he wants to die. Wonders why. Wonders how anyone survives. Being overlooked and trite. And he sad, he sits his knees on a winding road, just out of reach, is rolling down his cheeks. Why did it stretch like that? Do. So the width I had was fine. It just ended up stretching now. Like a good fat chunk. So let's see what this looks like. That's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's going for a sort of scimitar slash dowsword fitted with an incense burner or similar device in the hilt that would produce smoke that travels through a channel up the length of the backside of the blade, releasing a plume of smoke through vent holes. It's true. All right. Well, that's my first Swordtember sketch. I realize that the hilt is like real fucked. But I'm not fixing it now. I do have the file if I want to fuck around with it a little bit more, but I'm not gonna. Can't make me. Let's go up here. So I think what I'm going to do is take a wee bit of an actual break. Talk a little bit more Petra, maybe take a fresh sippy, because I haven't been drinking my water. But from there, we'll be coming back and digging into a little bit more Modded LE3 with Carl the Adept 2.0. All right. So that was actually 20 minutes. But I see that about 5 minutes ago, Kilgore hopped in and made demands. So let's do that real quick, I guess. So we are triangles over triangles. Let's see how stupid this looks. First, let's... So that's what the squares over triangles currently looks like. If we do triangles over triangle, ooh, this is fucked. This is nice. Now that checks out. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so there's a few things we have to potentially contest with here. In terms of like stuff working out correctly. Just gonna close that. I don't need that open. Income Deliverance 2. Not interested. Greed Hell. Personally not interested. RoboQuest. Feel like the art. Definitely not interested in Call of Duty. Is that the Sniper Elite people? Larian Studios has a publisher sell. Very interesting. I did say sell, not sale. I'm sorry. Cool. There we are. Okay. So I don't know if this is going to work right, but we're gonna hope. Sorry, Starset. We gotta shut you off. Same thing with the Mass Effect music. We gotta shut you off. And then gonna launch. And hopefully it's probably not going to show up on the screen that I want it to. But if I move that over there, I wonder if it will. We'll go ahead and move this. Where are you? Yeah, you're on the wrong screen. So I want you to be over here. So options. I cannot change what? That's annoying. Okay. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find a fucking setting in OBS that tells it which monitor to launch games in. I couldn't find it. And I'm just going to be mad for a moment. Are you going to do it? Okay. I went to the correct screen because what I wanted to do is just do this. It's not working. How are you not sharing the screen when it's just a screen to share? Wait, it's because this is blocking it. Okay. So we have game capture turned off. It's now just a pure, unadulterated screen share. Options, calibrations. So on my screen, it looks like that. Oh, and on you, you need this. Yeah. You can see it better than I can. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Turn on the game just a little bit. That works. That works. That's good. All right. Yeah. Looks a little bit brighter for you, but honestly, that's a good thing for user engagement. For me, it looks a little bit darker. That's good. Why does that person look like they're in Cerberus gear? You see that? This person looks like they're wearing Cerberus gear. It's weird. Let's hit resume because it should be Carl. Oh, fuck. What's her? Okay. I gotta... One moment. Do. Someone big's playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. All right. There we go. Gamers. Let's click there. Let's click here. Let's click here. All right. Okay. Alrighty then, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition with Carl 2.0 in Modded LE3. We're on part 3, where last time we ended the video with me getting extremely lightheaded and then having to take some migraine medication and taking a big nappy. I didn't take a nap. We're not going to go through it down there this time around. It's kind of fun though. Like the areas in LE2 that you travel with Joker to go down the ship exist in this game as things you can travel through, which is cool. Not vanilla. That's not a vanilla thing. That's a modded thing. Consult the mod list for things.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on.
Yeah, I can't believe either.
If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Yeah. Another fun thing that I discovered or found out about and shit like that. Wait, hold on. That looks good. Does it? Yeah, no, it's good. The load time through here is actually pretty low in vanilla. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so we have not walked around the ship yet.
Has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum.
Oh.
Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Oh, really? So that is a vanilla launch thing for how early the Sanctum mission comes out. We configured other ones to pop up a little bit later.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day.
Oh?
I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
His arms look a little meaty.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay.
Sure thing,
Was
trainer.
there anything else?
Let's start with this
Surprised
one.
You're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe
the
me, seeing the
English
Reapers
entry.
on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Very nice.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab.
Oh.
Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
No, I bet.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes, you'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but
excuse me.
imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Oh.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford.
Okay.
My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Oh.
Carry on, Specialist.
A really good ankle crack. Okay, so what's going on over here? Got the war terminal. We can access that up in the boat. We got we have extra things. We kind of know about this because of our time with the PV version. So we'll be more brief with this. This is the Spectre terminal. We can access on the ship. This is our personal email. Holy shit. This is more emails than we had last time. But we don't have ERS this time because that was part of... yeah, we don't have ERS this time because that was about... that's part of PV. So we will have K9, which we do also have in vanilla. I don't know if we can get multiple dogs. We'll find out. Yeah, so vanilla has K9, which is kind of cool. Alliance Fleet Operations Emergency Flash Traffic. Yeah, we read through this already. We did read this one. Maybe we had the same number of emails. It just doesn't seem the same. Yeah. This is a news alert associated to the Quarian Fleet acknowledgement that we had in the Spectre terminal in the last episode. But there's more detail. We already read through this though. It's going to be in part 1 or part 2 video for the PV series. Because I'm probably going to, I know myself, I'm going to do those 2 videos too. Alliance Intelligence Services Commander, per your reinstatement and Admiral Hackett's instructions, you have been granted access to Alliance Intelligence Services database. This database is frequently updated with reports on major battles, conflicts, and other useful intelligence items. You have been cleared up to security level Cobalt 9. These documents are for your eyes only, and access is encrypted into your personal ID. Cool. Reinstatement. We've read through this as well. Special operations. We've read through this. This adds a little bit of lore-friendly dialogue as to why we are doing any sort of like offshoot missions throughout. We read through this as well. Yeah, you know, we read through at least the majority of this. Turian Special Forces. I don't know about this. Oh, no, we do. Yeah. I was confused about why Centurion. Which I still am. We read through this, the K9. We actually read this after knowing that Urs had destroyed K9. So it was kind of fucked up, but now the stream gets to see K9, which is pretty cool. Welcome back. While we were in dry dock, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand. We did read this too. It gives us the hoodie. Which is fun. Feels like home. What's this? From Karen Chalkbox. We've got everything set up in the med bay, Commander. I'm glad to be back in action. Anything set up? Thanks for giving me this chance, Commander. I promise it'll be worth your time. Oh, I forgot to reinstall or reapply the Allers mod to change the outfit because the head morph not fusing properly with the body was very uncomfortable, and I forgot about that. Glyph. Who's that? Dear Commander Shepard, some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day. Glyph. Lieutenant Steve Cortez. Commander, while we were docked at the Citadel, we received a large case marked for your personal attention. I scanned it and it looks like it contains a lot of high-end weaponry. EDI reassures me it was stored by members of your former crew, but I still need your authorization. Accept delivery. Excuse me. Ready for some action. Damn, the Citadel is huge. Quiet. Let me know when it's time to go kick some Reaper ass. Vega. Setting a few things up. Liard Sony. If it's alright, I've set up equipment in the old XO quarters. Hopefully, it will help. Touching base. It's not the only thing we're touching. Losing comms, it's hell down here, Shepard. Get us some help. We'll be in touch when I can. We're going to let this one pass, Anderson. You're doing a lot. You're dealing with a lot. But use an M dash next time. Okay, and then this is where things get a little bit juicy with some of the things that we can do. Because the crew manifest, the equipment manifest, this stuff gets very interesting. So squad selection, we have these fellows. Each outfit comes with an armor bonus connection. So the base one has power, this has recharge speed, but a lot of them are still just power or recharge speed. It's just going to flip between those two. So this one's also recharge speed. Whoops. This one here is a power damage. It's like a pink version of the... It's got pink. It's got a little bit of a head thing going on there. This is also power damage. It's like alternates of this outfit, basically. But I think I'm going to have her wear that. And then James. Your outfit typically... So this one has shields. This one has weapon damage. I think this might be the only one with weapon damage too, because no, this is also weapon damage. What's this one? Shields. Okay. Shields. Weapon damage. Did you only have 4 in vanilla too? Because these outfits are actually all in vanilla, which is kind of cool. So I don't remember all of them when I played last time. So crew manifest. We're not going to do all of these just yet because these unlock a little bit more, and I feel weird about firing people from certain roles. It makes me uncomfortable. And we don't need to do everything right now. So like, click in here, we can make Jeff our XO. Currently, I'm not going to do that. For Marine officer, we don't have a relationship with Vega yet or other people to be able to support that decision. Spoilers. He's our chief engineer, chief medical officer, and our supplies officer is Lieutenant Cortez. If there's ability to change those, then we'll have the option to change them later. We don't have a gunnery officer yet. We don't have these yet. There's that. We have this. And non-crew specialists. No one. Because we literally just started the game. But so we could assign Joker as our XO. I'm not going to. Here, of course, our primary vehicle is going to be the Kodiak. There's a secondary vehicle access we cannot acquire any just yet. We have a guard dog. Okay. So we don't have a mascot yet, which is interesting. Let's see. The ship is at battle stations, as it may enter combat at any time following exit from FTL travel. Armored shutters are positioned over vulnerable weak points. The stealth drive will be engaged in weapon systems. Charged. Can we do this yet? Apparently so. What's this? Ship is on a normal alert status. Armored shutters are not positioned. The stealth drive will not be engaged without reason, and weapon systems are powered down. I currently don't know what this means. I don't know if there's like gameplay components or if it's just a skeleton of something to come, but I don't really know. But yeah, so that's the Normandy manifest. Kind of cool. Hey, you want to see this? Nerd. Alright, nothing back there. What's this? Stereo control. Select playlist. Okay, okay. Yeah. Ship is currently light with foe. Not a lot of people. Not a lot of people. Not a lot of people. Oh yeah, we're gonna roam around the entire ship. The airlock is ajar. Nothing in the airlock. Guess that makes sense. Hull. So I can turn off the shutters if I want. In vanilla, Edie's not up here. But one of the mods puts Edie back.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
Let's do that.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before the shitstorm, Commander.
How's the ship running, Edie?
I always work at optimal capacity.
Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's upgraded and better than ever. If we're talking about the crew, you'd probably have to ask a people person.
We can't beat the Reapers just with a skeleton crew.
I have the capacity to accommodate the slacking of any number of productively suspect humans, Shepard.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing.
Perhaps you should consider upgrading my hardware.
Retrofits are always a pain in the ass.
A more extensive dialogue there. Of course, again, Edie's not normally there. You don't really get to talk to Edie in vanilla. Hi. Just walking around guy. Alright, let's check out the captain cabin. We gotta get ourselves into something comfortable. Wow. The staging area seems different. Like, seems a little bit bigger, a little bit wider. My fish! Game does look a little bit bright for you. That was just our email. Medals. No, space hamster, but most important thing. Oh, my ears ringing right now, so it only did so much to mask. What's this? What's this? What's that? Oh. Sunroof. So that there is the gift. Oh. Oh, we read through this already. We read through this for PV. Yeah. Yeah, we read through all of this. It adds some lore-friendly folklore for how the Andromeda Initiative is underway and gone at this point, basically. This is 2184. It's the year 2186. It's 2183. It's the first game. 2185 and the 2186, I think, is this game. Yeah. And we read all this. We read all this. Trust me. Trust me. Read all of this. Note from Edie. This package is encrypted by an unusually complex algorithm. It matches no known Spectre or Alliance encryption protocol. It looks almost impossible to decrypt via brute force, even with quantum data processing speeds. The code is strangely familiar. It bears certain markers that suggest an AI wrote it. Data follows the garbage. Cool. Alright. Sound system. Hopefully it's not copyright music, because that'd suck. Alright, so let's go back to the front. So, this is the basic gear. This is Admiralty gear. The colonist outfit. We call it the buckaroo. There's the vanilla outfit that I wear. This is the leather jacket. This is Andromeda gear. The Andromeda like skin suit, space suit. So we're gonna go hoodie mode, unless now the ass is about the same. Just gonna put a hoodie on. Armor sets. Let's see here. So we got the N7 helmet. Do we have any other helmets at the moment? Got the Marine helmet. So we have the open one. Close it. We got the Alliance colors Marine one. Battlesuit helmet. Paladin helmet. Slayer helmet. Initiative Recon helmet. And Classic N7 helmet. So I think we're going to keep the open one for now. For here, we have Casa Fabrications as like the only one that's like, so we've collected this one, these arms, that's it. So this is what we have in terms of like fresh gear that we've collected vanilla. So I think in vanilla this is what I'm wearing right now. But I think we're going to keep this for now. Yeah. My arms. Yeah. All right. Oh. The 2 ships we found so far. All right. Let's head out. Let's go down to the crew deck. Memorial wall for the crew that was lost in the initial destruction of the Normandy SR-1. That's what that is. 3 quarters. Got someone just hanging out in there. Someone's on a computer. Look at him. Boy, rumble. Wow. Okay. Whoop. This crew quarters is about the same, yeah. Can't enter the women's restroom anymore, which I guess makes sense. Books we purchased in previous games. So now we got codex entries for them. Cool, I guess. We can close that window if we want. But what would Samara think about that? But they didn't really change. They didn't change this lounge at all. The bathrooms are the same. Down. Oh, I can't flush the. Can't flush the public toilet. I think there's a ship in here somewhere. It's where Thane kept the guns. Okay, so that's so we'll grab that. Let's go up. But yes, that's where this lets out. Looks fucking weird being able to see that through that like little hole. Hole? Where's Kasumi? Can't even serve yourself a drink anymore. What has this world come to? Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? Got a gun just sitting there on the table. You guys doing okay? Huh? How's the food, guys? You also got a gun sitting on the table. Why do you have a gun sitting on the table? Oh, wow. Who left a cup in the sink? What the fuck, guys? Come on. Really? Get your shit together. Just slid. Saw Liara on the bed back there. Ooh. Ooh. Hi.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, it's nice to see you.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time.
That's nice.
If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you.
Oh,
Have
really?
a pleasant day.
Ooh.
The council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
Whole worlds are being lost to the Reapers. What more will it take?
Who knows? Hell, maybe the council's just taking petty revenge for Shepard hanging up on them all those years ago.
Wait, Shepard did what?
Oh, sorry, I think we're going through some dark matter. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I don't think that we did that with Carl. And there is an option to remove those lines of dialogue, but I think they're funny, so I like leave them in. Let's talk to Liara. Liara's in this outfit because
more
Mom.
than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device.
So that is her shoulder
Until we
that's
understand
visible.
precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Yep.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
It means a lot, Liara. This is the engage in romancing, I believe.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
He looks like... Okay, I don't know where he went. But, did he look a little bit like Kazuo? You know what I'm talking about? But it's definitely like the HDR is definitely like a little bit off, I think. So I want to... $100. We had it at 300. That's way too bright. Let's go 200. It reset to the normal 100. That was the issue. Then, hold on. That's not. All right. Well, there we go. What are we doing? Yeah, so the Cerberus lab, we're going to do that first. Or in terms of missions, anyway. We'll talk to her in a moment. Just run through. Let's see if there's a model ship. I don't think there is. Ilos painting. Let's talk to Glyph. Okay. So, Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, blah, blah, blah. We've done this before. I think I went shield capacity instead of ammo. So I want to be able to survive, and the synergy that we get with some of our moves is pretty
This
good.
terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Very nice. Thanks, Glyph. We've read through this before as well. There's probably nothing new. Nope. Not new. Glyph, start cross-referencing our data bank for any connections between the name aqErVOD and Cerberus. Almost all of the infiltration mech's data was wiped when it shut down, but EDI was able to pull some corrupted manifest data from the firmware. The code architecture appears remarkably similar to EDI's, though that's unsurprising given that they're both Cerberus AIs. What is remarkable is the way the code itself is structured. The infiltration software was almost entirely built around links to what looks like memory emulation code, almost as if the AI was intended to draw upon implanted memories. Even more curiously, EDI claims that much of the matches code that the elusive man wrote himself. Wouldn't be professional to jump to conclusions, but I'm beginning to suspect that there's much more to the name aqErVOD than just a cover. Yep.
Hello again, Shepard.
Hi, fuck, that hurts to
How much
look
do you
at.
know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
It's really cool.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
That's cool.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old
That
broker's ship,
below is not
impressive, but
appreciated.
it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them.
Wow.
The older civilizations barely had records.
Ooh.
I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Yep. Cool.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Alright, so if we're using that outfit for your casuals as well, we're probably going to remove that from being your given gear.
Your day.
In vanilla, of course, the monitors kind of follow you as you move throughout the room, and they get kind of fucked up, so the mod stabilizes them for the most part, anyway. Hi, Dr. Chakwas. Let's go over here. Ooh, wow. Whoa. Huh. I can sleep. I don't know what that means. So I'm going to stop thinking about it and looking at it. Wow. Look at that. There's so many polygons. Whoa. I know a Turian that's going to love that table. It is weird that there's stuff on it right now. But he'll be here soon. We already know that. Oh.
They just don't make them like this anymore, Shepard.
That was a manufactured line. Because when she's drunk, she begins stating in the first set of lines that they just don't make them like they used to, in regards to soldiers more broadly.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive
That's
stuff.
true.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive.
Hey,
I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll
Okay.
take a few readings.
Okay.
Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection.
Cool.
Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return.
That's nice.
That's it. You're the picture of health.
Hell yeah.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them.
Hell yeah,
If I
gamer.
were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You've never
Very
mentioned
nice.
any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals.
Ooh.
The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children.
Mm.
I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
Your face needs more rings.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Yeah, we don't need to do these. We don't need to do that. What do we have right now? Where's my powers? Let's go off. So we have a little bit of fortification. Fortification is currently a bonus power that we have because of playing a little bit with BB. There she is. Alright. Maintenance shaft. We'll come back up to maintenance shaft later. Yeah, so we don't need that right now. We did need to use it though because these disappeared on us. Which again, I know what bug it is, so I know how to avoid it. Wait, what's that? Stereo control. Select playlist. Let's go ambient worlds. Engineering. Target Cerberus generators with overload or sabotage. What's this? Stereo control. Playlist. Yes. Let's go in here. I'll go in there in a moment. Okay. Oh, wow. It's Diana Allers from Alliance News Network.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
Oh.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now.
Yeah,
that's
I
not
really
opinion,
need to change the
it's
outfit.
fact.
There's...
Maybe I can pass on a few
it doesn't look
non-classified
good.
progress.
The head morph not
Seriously?
sealing like no
You
properly.
just doubled my ratings. I don't
Yeah.
need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Just get support.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Okay. Tell me about that. Okay. We'll go in there in a moment, but we have a few things that we need to handle down here. Look at the ground. Look at the ground. Look at the ground. I heard you. Where are you? There you are. Yep. Oh yeah, I got the space hamster. Shatterbrook ship. Sovereign. Oh. Well, we took the maintenance shaft. Whoops. That's what I thought I was clicking on. I think that's the last one that's in here. Yeah. I do think it's funny that they hide your models around the ship. I'll talk to you in a moment. Oh, engineering upgrades. What can I do? Oh god, that's a lot. Alright, let's talk to Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
Wow.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship.
Wow.
And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Oh, really?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Wow.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Carry on, Adams.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Hell yeah.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled.
Wow.
The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger.
Whoa.
This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
What's going on with your
Hopefully
neck
that
there,
means
Adams?
fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES
see that?
stealth system is significantly improved.
There's
It can
shade
handle a
painted
higher
on the
blue
neck,
shift of our
it
emissions.
seems.
And that means...
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel.
Looks fine here, so I guess the angle around is
What do
just
you think
weird.
of eating?
Yeah.
We had a good talk
Am I?
during the
Is my
retrofit.
face different?
A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
His eyebrows look
AI?
way off. And
I
just
thought
something
Edie
about
posed
his
as a
face
VI
that
to keep
seems
the
weird.
likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Oh, you gamer.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Aye, aye, sir. You just got an O? That's all you got? That's all you had for me? Wow. Whoa. 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 Okay. We can't go in here just yet. I disabled the ability of being able to go in there right away. Or not, no. I disabled the ability, I guess kind of. I see you over there. Wow. 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 Okay. Stereo control. Look at this. Come on. Come on, Shepard. So this is not vanilla. It's a lovely weapon rack. This shows the guns that we have right now. But then there's also this, the weapon storage pickup, the thing that we authorized. This is a mod. So this is giving me level 5 weapons from everything, including also the damaged N7 helmet, my helmet, or I guess Shepard's helmet, that we picked up at the Normandy crash site in the second game. But so we're getting all of these weapons at level 5 because of the katana, the Avenger, the mantis, so we're not getting a level 5 of the normal pistol. That's what I'm saying. Okay. We're going to take all of these things, but oh wait, do we need a do I need to hit retrieve specifically on every single one of them? Oh. I don't remember having to do this individually. Maybe I did. I don't remember it. So again, this is a modded thing. It's like, oh, you had a bunch of guns. Oh, yeah, you played the game. Let's not have you do a full reset because it doesn't really make sense. It also helps rebalance because of like the power and like the enemy leveling. Look, there's a bunch more guns over here. See, there's like a Geth. I wonder if it's like a manufacturer type thing, you know? Because there's different types of guns in different sections, but the service-based weapons are both down at the bottom there. Hi. Hi, K9. K9.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth.
Why did no one say I was muted? Why? Why did no one say?
Especially given Mr. Vega's love
Fucking
of
hell.
mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also
You haven't been able to hear any of the fun
sure
Woody
armory and
banner
shuttle
I've
are
been
properly
giving
stocked
out.
and maintained.
Fuck. I was trying to explain earlier about how you probably saw the level up, the weapon upgrade stuff is dependent on the Shuriken and the Predator pistols that are currently only at level 2. So that's why the levels are off currently for the total class.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
But
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Yep.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
So this is probably going to end up basically being like a nothing stream
have
when
you
it
been with
comes
the
to Mass
About 10
Effect.
years.
Anyway,
I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV
we need to
Hawk,
step away and talk to
flying
Petra about
F-61
things.
Tridents mostly. I love
And-
the Trident. Practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
Friends.
So you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
Wow.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
Yeah, what did happen?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak.
Steve, not even looking at it, just
Upgraded
turned his
ESO
head
core and
sideways.
Prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually.
Steve, turn all the way around, please.
She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Wow.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Yep.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Well, alrighty then. Let's look at this procurement. So, Alliance requisitions. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so we still have the 10% markup, I think. I don't think we don't have the mod that gets rid of that. And we don't need to. We can go find these places. And I'm not even sure if these are actually marked up. But, so, I know where this store is, and I do want this backpack. We'll close that. We shouldn't have anything here because we actually purchased everything there. Casa Fabrications. No, this seems like the normal price for things. This seems like the unmitigated price of things. Was this 9,000? It's definitely not a 10% markup though. 10% wouldn't give it to a flat 9,000 because this is a 10% markup cost. That means that 9,000 divided by 1.1 this would say that the original cost of the item was 81, 81, 81, 81, 81. We can also manage powers here, apparently. Cool. And then there are star charts for Baria Frontiers. We're going to leave that alone for now. We can purchase. Cool, though. Cool. We have more weapons on the wall over here. Very cool. Very nice. We have a Geth cruiser over here. We got an Alliance cruiser over here. And normally there are 2 Kodiaks already here. For flavor, the game wants you to purchase one. Or now they do. But I think it also has a function. Ooh, Marine vessel. Hey there, Sarge. Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Hey, Shepard.
Yeah?
How'd it go with the council?
You already know, we talked about it.
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Paladin.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld.
Wow.
You down here for a reason?
Just saying hi to that.
Just came down to talk.
Fucking torso.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
Yeah.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
No, I can't really dance.
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Wow.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
LeBron
Captain Tony.
James.
He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
I actually wasn't paying attention for that one. That wasn't just
With most of my
missing
squad,
it or skipping
protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
Wow.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
Yep.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Punch him in the face.
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Don't worry, when Carl plays this,
Nope. But that
he'll
stunt back
be
on Mars was reckless.
doing a lot of dumb shit.
You're lucky to be alive.
He'll be really going at people.
So?
Yeah.
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe. I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge.
Yeah,
Call me whatever you want.
They
Oh, I won't forget.
They don't do a good job of like properly setting up the properly setting up like how the conversations like actually go. Like, ooh, Normandy SR1. Like, it's not loco. I like that. It's loco, but why? Sort of thing. Like, yeah. So it's weird. It's not right. It's not right. Okay, well, we're done down here, and again, I do think that this is unfortunately like a nothing stream, which really sucks. Because I wanted to be able to do more, but I really don't think that I have time for it. Okay, well, we have a lot of emails. Okay, getting fan mail from Solarian Space. A lot of I signed up because I heard about Earth. Every little bit counts. Glad you stopped by. Lieutenant Steve Cortez. Good to see you, Commander. Come by again if you want to talk shop. Spar later. James Vega. Hey, Loco. Thanks for the practice. Let me know if you want a rematch. Leard Sony. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're spot on with that, Kilgore. Like that's really one of the big issues. And I do remember, like, it's been so fucking long, but I do remember Andromeda being significantly better. Most of Dragon Age was a lot more, like, on point, I recall. Whereas, yeah, no, there's a few too many here that are just not what they should be. Leard Sony, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what I've done with the room. I'll let you know when I have more data on the Prothean device. What happened to the Prothean data disk we collected back on the SR1? It could be useful for working on the schematics. Damn straight, where the fuck did those go? Will it when I can. Leard Sony, hope you like what I've done with the room. Okay, okay, so that's interesting. Why did both come through? Maybe that's something weird with mods. Okay, so we got that. We shouldn't have anything else. Crew manifest. We can set Vega as our Marine officer, but we'll hold off on that for now. We'll give it time to play around with these things because I really don't know what's going to be the exceptionally good pacing for this. But yeah, again, it sucks to like leave here when we really just ran around the fucking ship and I walked away like twice. But I gotta go. So it's going to have to be it, which fucking sucks. But yeah, so let's save here. Kilgore, depending on your availability, we might be hanging out in a wee bit. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. EIMA. Yeah, shit. So that's going to be annoying. I wish I could, like, because I tried to change up some things, but it's just... I have an idea of what I could do. But yeah, but, yeah, no. Gotta go. Gotta go. I gotta go. Yep, gotta go. So we're gonna... Yeah, that's one now. Yep, gotta... I'll turn it down. Sorry, we gotta start a new song, so apparently starting Blow It All Away, so... Whoops. Yeah, so... We did a little bit. We sketched a sword, so that's cool. I'll go up on the blue sky in a little bit. Well, later this evening anyway. But yeah, so... I guess it's gonna be it. Yeah, so too. Everybody watching now and anyone watching in the future. You're now in. Bye-bye then. Yeah. Fingers crossed for Thursday stream.